Have you ever felt like your thoughts are racing around like a hurricane, sweeping everything away in their path? When that whirlwind of restless thinking won't let you relax for even a minute, it turns out there is a way to overcome those mental storms. You can stop overthinking and intentionally guide your thoughts in the right direction to find calm waters in your inner world. Join us in this transformation, tapping into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and practical advice that's relevant for modern life. Just like a seasoned sailor, you're learning to navigate the roughest seas, and you can use the power of these techniques to regain control, find calm, and reclaim your mental space. So, get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner peace, where the storm of overthinking gives way to a mindful life. The only thing I ask is that you show your appreciation by hitting the like button. It means a lot to our channel. So, let's dive in. Technique number 1. Visualize thoughts as external forces. Don't let your racing thoughts take over. Remember, your thoughts aren't the core of who you are. They're just visitors in your mind. When you're caught up in overthinking, mindfulness and meditation can offer you a safe haven amidst the chaos. Imagine being caught in a heavy downpour of thoughts, where each drop represents worry or what-if scenarios. The more you fight it, the harder it rains. But through mindfulness and meditation, you can build a shelter from that mental storm. Mindfulness is all about observing your feelings and sensations without getting swept away by them. Meditation is a structured practice that helps you strengthen your mindfulness muscles. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, you essentially become the calm in the storm. You acknowledge the chaos, but don't let it define you. As Marcus Aurelius once pointed out, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Mindfulness and meditation help you improve that quality, allowing you to distance yourself from your thoughts. Imagine facing a tough decision, and you're starting to get overwhelmed by overthinking instead of getting tangled up in a web of endless possibilities. Take a short meditation break. During this time, just observe your thoughts as they drift by like clouds, without getting attached to any specific outcome. As a result, you regain control over your mental space, your worries quiet down, and you approach decision-making with a clearer, calmer mind. This is the power of mindfulness and meditation in combating overthinking. It's all about finding calm within yourself and moments of clarity amid life's chaos. It's not about getting rid of thoughts or ignoring your worries. It's about learning to handle them gracefully. By doing this, you can achieve a sense of peace and clarity despite the noise and chaos of the modern world. Technique number 2. Get a grip on yourself and redirect your energy. Engage in activities that demand your full attention. Ground yourself and take control of those overwhelming thoughts. It's all about channeling your energy, and here's how to do it. Imagine your mind as a noisy market where vendors are selling thoughts, worries, and anxieties. These thoughts can pull you in all sorts of directions, leaving you feeling scattered and down. But there's a way to redirect your focus. Think of it like shifting your mental energy from that noisy market to a peaceful garden. This change pulls you out of the whirlpool of what if and grounds you in the present moment. For instance, take some time for a simple action like going for a walk. It really helps. You're no longer lost in the maze of your thoughts. You're right here, right now. Imagine you're sitting down with a book. As you dive into the story, the words on the page grab your attention, and your mind stops wandering through hypothetical scenarios or regrets. You're all in, getting your thoughts to line up with your actions. You're not just avoiding overthinking, you're actually building a kind of mental discipline. The goal isn't to completely eliminate thoughts. Let's be real, overthinking can be a tough nut to crack. Instead, you need to recognize when your thoughts aren't helping you and have some tools to redirect them. It's like training your mind to focus. The more you practice, the stronger and steadier your mind gets. You'll find that what used to feel like an overwhelming flood of thoughts can be tamed, wave after wave, with purpose and mindfulness. It's all about taking back control of your mental space, step by step. Technique number 3. Embrace impermanence and let go of unhelpful thoughts. Embrace the fact that things are always changing and practice letting go. Understand that thoughts come and go, and consciously toss aside the ones that don't serve you. Accepting impermanence and mastering the art of letting go is like learning to navigate the ever-shifting tides of life. It's a deep idea that can help you break free from the chains of overthinking. Imagine your mind as a vast ocean where thoughts are like waves. Some linger longer than others, and that's where overthinking often creeps in. We hold on to our thoughts as if they're permanent, but really they're just like ripples on the surface of water. By accepting that our thoughts come and go, we acknowledge that we don't have to cling to thoughts that no longer serve us. It's like giving those thoughts space to exist while making room for new, more constructive ones. For example, if you're stuck on a past mistake or worried about something in the future, instead of replaying those thoughts over and over, take a moment to just be aware of them. You see inconsistency like leaves on a river, slowly drifting away. By consciously practicing this mental cleansing, you gain a deeper understanding that thoughts are meant to change. Honing your skill, you'll notice a newfound mental space and a deep sense of inner peace that was always there, just hidden under the noise of overthinking. Accepting inconsistency doesn't mean denying or suppressing thoughts. It's about recognizing that they are always changing. Letting go is an act of courage. That's what it means. Why let unnecessary thoughts take up valuable space in your mind? Once you get a better grasp on this, you'll feel a sense of ease and calm that comes from realizing you're no longer trapped by your thoughts. Technique number 4. Set aside time to worry. Dedicate some time to fully focus on your worries, then spend the rest of your day chasing peace in everyday life. It's a practical strategy that's as effective as it is simple. Just carve out a specific time for it. Worrying can be a real hassle, but this technique is a great way to handle that tendency to overthink and regain control over your thoughts. Imagine your mind as a busy highway and worry as a constant traffic jam, slowing down the flow of your thoughts. They pop up at the worst times, messing with your focus and mood. But there's a way to tackle this. Set aside a specific time each day, maybe 20 minutes in the afternoon, just to fully and completely pay attention to your worries. During this time, you dive into your worries. And the reason this works is that you separate your concerns. You tell your mind that there's a specific time and place for these worries, and it's not all day. It's like tidying up your mental space, organizing your thoughts into the right boxes, and then enjoying the calm of that organized space. For example, at work, instead of letting anxiety chase you around all day, you jot it down and wait for your designated worry time. It comes on strong, and you focus all your attention on that worry, dissecting it, analyzing it, and considering possible solutions. What happens next is just amazing. You've spent the right amount of time on your concerns, so now you can set them aside. You've separated them, reducing their impact on your life. This technique isn't about completely getting rid of worry. After all, life is full of challenges. It's about taking control of when and how you deal with them. That way, you reclaim your day. This method allows you to focus on what you're doing with a clearer mind. It's like tidying up your room so your thoughts are in order, and you can enjoy the peace that comes with having an organized mind. Technique number 5. Break overwhelming thoughts into manageable steps. Take big problems and chop them into smaller, manageable pieces. Then focus on the next step you can take. It's a strategy that helps you tackle massive worries bit by bit. Think of it this way: because we overthink, our problems often seem like huge boulders that are almost impossible to lift. The size of our worries often doesn't match their actual weight. Breaking a project down into smaller parts can stir up a storm of overthinking. But that's where the power of breaking it down comes in. Instead of getting stuck on the whole project, focus on figuring out the next step you can take. It could be as simple as researching a key topic or meeting with someone. It's about the team or the worries surrounding the whole project and how to take proactive steps. Why does this work? It's like untangling a huge knot, tackling one tiny loop at a time. You don't ignore the complexity of your problems. Instead, you intentionally and carefully work through each little piece. What used to feel like a big, heavy weight of anxiety turns into a manageable pile of small stones. This method teaches you patience, resilience, and faith in your ability to face challenges. It transforms your actions from just a way to reach your goals to expressing your character and determination. Don't let overwhelming thoughts paralyze you. Instead, take that first step and watch how your path becomes clearer, one step at a time. Technique number 6, shift your focus to gratitude. Now let's talk about a strategy to help you break the cycle of overthinking. It's all about redirecting your attention to what you're grateful for. Imagine your mind as a canvas and your thoughts as the paint. When you start overthinking what to draw, you end up painting a gloomy picture of what we're missing or what might go wrong. But there's a way to turn that canvas into a bright masterpiece. The key is to recognize 3 things you're grateful for every day. They don't have to be big or extraordinary. It's really about simplicity and authenticity. It could be something as ordinary as a chat with a friend. By practicing this regularly, you're not just accepting gratitude, you're actively changing the colors on your mental canvas. Think about how a simple cup of coffee can become a source of joy in your life. If you do this every day, you'll gradually realize that life is full of these little beautiful moments. This practice doesn't just drown out the noise of unnecessary thoughts. It enriches your daily experience, enhances the positive aspects of your life, and changes your inner dialogue. Worries and anxieties take a back seat when you start focusing on the good. Gratitude turned into a daily habit changes everything. Its attitude toward life's problems transforms them from frightening obstacles into opportunities to realize and appreciate the richness that already exists in your world. So start painting your mental canvas with bright colors of gratitude and watch how your focus shifts to the efforts rather than the outcomes. Technique number 7, focus on the effort, not the result. Redirect your attention away from the results you can't control. This is a powerful strategy that can change your approach to life and put an end to endless overthinking. It's all about that. Shift your focus from the outcome to the quality of your efforts. Imagine your mind as a compass, always pointing you towards what truly matters. We often get caught up in the obsession with the future, fixating on results that are beyond our control. But there's a profound shift that can free you from this mental trap. When you realize you're tangled up in a web of worries about what might happen or what might not, it's the perfect time to redirect your thoughts instead of getting stuck in that cycle. If you're working on a project that's keeping you up at night because you're overthinking it, take a break and ask yourself, are you really trying your best? Are you acting with good intentions? Are you staying true to your values? Shifting your perspective can turn your actions into a reflection of your true path. As a testament to your honesty and commitment, you're not just taking steps to achieve a result anymore. You're living with purpose and clarity. And that's why it works. You recognize that there are things in life that are out of your control, and it's really the quality of your efforts that counts. It's like you're steering your ship through the stormy seas of life with a calm determination. You'll find that your journey isn't just a way to reach a goal. It's a true reflection of who you are. The overwhelming tide of overthinking that once scared you will settle down, replaced by a sense of fulfillment and clarity. Focus on your efforts, not the outcomes, and you will overcome. Technique number 8. Practice voluntary discomfort. Practice stepping out of your comfort zone by doing small things that shake up your routine. This builds resilience and adaptability. Now let's talk about a strategy that can be your secret weapon against overthinking, willingly embracing discomfort. Trust me, it changes the game. Sometimes overthinking can hold us back when we're scared to step out of our comfort zone, worried about the unknown and the discomfort that might come with it. That's where this technique comes in. It involves taking small actions and intentionally choosing to embrace discomfort. The reason? It's a path to resilience and adaptability. For instance, if you're used to the comfort of your daily routine, from your morning coffee to your usual work tasks, here's the catch. Try something different, like accepting a new challenge. Taking a cold shower, sleeping without a pillow, or walking instead of driving. These little discomforts can really shake things up, but that's exactly what we're aiming for. By intentionally stepping out of your comfort zone, you're teaching yourself resilience. It trains your mind to handle uncertainty, making you more adaptable to life's curveballs. You're not just surviving in discomfort, you're thriving. It becomes less scary, and overthinking loses its grip on you, no longer keeping you boxed in. Step out of your comfort zone and feel free to explore the uncharted territories of personal growth and mental strength. Remember, it's not about making your life unnecessarily complicated. It's about proving to yourself that discomfort isn't as scary as your mind makes it out to be. Embrace voluntary discomfort, and you'll discover a reservoir of inner strength that can handle anything life throws at you. Technique number 9. Reflect on the fleeting nature of life. Take a step back and think about how quickly time passes. To gain perspective and prioritize your feelings and concerns, think of this strategy as a mental magnifying glass that helps you see the bigger picture and break free from the chains. Your life is a vast, ever-changing landscape, and every moment is like a fleeting shadow. Getting too lost in thought often makes the smallest issues seem insurmountable, but there's a way to regain that panoramic view. When you realize that caught in a storm of overthinking, it's time to step back and reflect on the fleeting nature of your existence. Ask yourself, will the worries that occupy your mind really matter in the grand scheme of your life? For instance, picture yourself overwhelmed by daily stresses. If you take a moment to pause and acknowledge that life is short, you'll naturally start to prioritize what truly matters instead of becoming gloomy or indifferent. It's about cherishing the present and focusing on what's really important. It's like switching your focus from a microscope to a telescope. You're no longer tangled up in tiny details. Instead, you're looking at the vast universe of your life. The fleeting nature of life shouldn't stress you out. It's a canvas where you paint with the vibrant colors of being present and engaged. By reflecting on how quickly life passes, you not only regain perspective, but also rediscover the richness of the moment. Embrace the transience of existence and watch as overthinking loses its grip. Technique number 10. Look for wisdom outside yourself. Share your thoughts with trusted people or seek advice from mentors to gain fresh perspectives and solutions. Now, let's check out a strategy that could guide you in dealing with overthinking. It's all about finding wisdom from outside sources. Imagine your mind as a treasure chest, but sometimes the answers to your dilemmas are buried under a layer of cloudy thoughts. Overthinking can make you feel like you're stuck. You're navigating a maze with no clear way out, and that's where the wisdom of others can be your guide if you're feeling lost in a web of overthinking. It's the perfect time to open up and communicate. Share your thoughts with trusted friends or seek advice from mentors who've been through the same journey as you. For instance, imagine you're facing a tricky issue at work. Instead of trying to tackle it alone, reach out to a colleague and talk about your problems while asking for some external advice. When you invite someone into your mental space, you're bringing in new ideas and solutions. It's not about showing weakness. It's about acknowledging the collective strength we have as social beings. Sharing our burdens can help you realize that figuring out the puzzle of overthinking is much easier when you're not trying to do it all on your own. You're not just opening a treasure chest of wisdom. You're also building connections with those who can guide you through the maze of your thoughts. So, yeah, take advantage of the wisdom of others and let them guide you on your journey. We appreciate your time and attention. If you found this material helpful, please give us a like to let us know. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights on various topics. Also, share your thoughts on which technique you plan to apply first. Thanks again, and see you in the next videos.